My name is Dutch Chris Moyer. I'm the Training Operations Sergeant Major here at the Sawmill Tactical Training Center in Lawrence, South Carolina. So my background is 31 years in the United States Army and 5 years of other government service in the protection world. And 26 of my years in the Army were spent in Special Operations Command as a Ranger and then as a JSOC operator. And so here at the Sawmill, what we'd like to do is build a training program for anyone to be able to attend. Now that training program is a giant pyramid with very small amounts of advanced stuff, but much more basic and intermediate stuff at the bottom, right? Always on the basis of leadership and done by example. We're going to offer basic training. We're going to offer intermediate training and advanced training. We're going to offer bushcraft. We're going to offer medical training. We're going to offer driver's training, rappelling, couples therapy. We're going to involve the family in all kinds of tactical work. We plan to give back as much as possible. The Sawmill itself is run by 4 men, 250 acres plus, and places for 48 people to bunk here and to live. All right, 4 military guys made this thing up, right? Steve Brown, helicopter pilot, commissioned officer, United States Army, retired as a colonel. Myself, non-commissioned officer, Special Operations Command, retired as a sergeant major. We have another commissioned officer, Tom Flynn, and another non-commissioned officer, Mike Carter. One was Marine, one was Air Force. And all we want to do right now is give back. Do we want the facility to run well? Yes, of course we do. Do we want to make a living? Yes, of course we do. But not on the basis of any other thing other than to give back to the civilian community, law enforcement community, and the military folks who want to come here to train to get better. Here on the Sawmill Training Complex, again, like I said, 250 acres. The place is immense. It's a fantastic place to be. We have facilities that will house your people, whether it's a corporate junction, whether it's a church group, whether it's a large family, or whether it's a military unit or law enforcement team. Bring it. Let's put it together for you, or bring your training non-commissioned officers in and work with us on how we can best serve you as former military folks, knowing what the heck is going on in our world today to make you people better.
I came here to do some courses, some rifleman courses and things like that. So it was me realizing, man, I suck. I really am not great at this. And I was someone who's a firm believer in carrying a gun. And I'm thinking, well, if I believe in carrying a gun and I'm not training, I'm really doing myself and anybody else that's around me a real disservice, because, you know, it's one thing to have a weapon on you. It's a tool. It's another thing to know how to use it without thinking about it. And so for me, coming to the Sawmill, getting training and realizing that it's a perishable skill if you're not working on it, and then being able to come in under Dutch after he's been here, and I trusted him out of the gate. I see people come in and they're skeptical because they're like, man, I don't fit in, man. These guys are like the real deal. I think what people have to get past is that part of their fear and their anxiety, because that's what I had to do. I had to get past that to realize, man, the only way you're going to get better is to be around people that are better than you. That's it. There's no other way around it. And the people that Dutch is around, that surrounds himself with, they're just great. They're really good at what they do. But they don't make you feel like an idiot if you mess up. They don't make you feel stupid. And I think that's a big key to it, is they really want to lift you up and make you better. It's that iron sharpens iron mentality.
Here at the Sawmill, we have a lodge capable of housing 48 people. Each of our rooms has a bathroom in it, so you don't have to walk down the hallway to a communal shower. Each room has a bathroom. There are communal bathrooms in the pro shop area, in the classroom area. We have a full classroom, Wi-Fi, robust Wi-Fi connection. We have televisions in there that can hook up to HDMI so you can give your presentations. We have a full kitchen, 2 refrigerators, an oven, microwave oven, industrial coffee maker, all the things that you need to conduct business off your site and onto ours. A large patio in the back if you want outdoor seating. We have outdoor heaters as well. 2 fire pits, 1 small, 1 large. Whenever it's right for you to break training, gather around that fire pit. We'll supply the firewood, get that thing going. You guys can do an after-action review, team building, talk about what happened in the day's events and what's going to happen in the next day events, or how long you're staying here, et cetera, et cetera. Great place for your corporate people to get away and do some good work here. Located in Lawrence, South Carolina, the Sawmill is at the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. Great views, great sunsets, but great weather here too. At least 8 to 10 months out of the year, you can easily do outdoor shooting all the time. Sure, it gets warm in the summertime, but the wintertime temperature is always nice. Fall shooting is fantastic here. Here at the Sawmill, we have 8 bays. We have a zero range as well. We have a small and large obstacle course, including a large rope climb if you wanted to do that. As you continue on your journey throughout the Sawmill, we have an unknown distance range of about 500 meters, which goes downhill into a plateau. Traversing to the western side of the place, we have a 1,280 meter long range firing course. Known distance range. These are graduated in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 100 and beyond meters. As you go deeper into the heart of the facility, where the bushcraft school is, there's also a large area that's open that you could actually land helicopters in and leave the facility from helicopters in that spot as well. And if you really had to press it, you could certainly use that space as a static line or a military freefall jump area. Numerous trails around the facility go back to the bushcraft school that I mentioned before, also down to the river, where we can do numerous pieces of work, including some riverine operations when needed.
The classes we've done usually run between 10 and 15 people. And we come in, we have the night before when they get here, we do a pack check is what we would call it, to make sure that they have everything they need to be successful in the woods. And then the next morning we hike out to the woods and we do resource walks, we do educational walks, we include trees, wild plants, things of that nature, how to make your own medicines, how to procure your own food, how to take care of yourself with what nature provides.
The facility is large enough and we have enough area where we could actually shoot, move, and communicate. We have a parking area where you can use a bunch of cars to do shoot, move, and communicate in a parking lot environment, as in a civilian battlefield, or in a military perspective, using 7-8, which is the military Bible. We can shoot and move and communicate in and amongst the woods and the trees down there by the river. So it's a fantastic spot to be able to do regular infantry tactics. Whether you want to do a corporate junket here, large family gathering, church group, whether you're interested in leadership, whether you want to have a complete situational awareness brief at the classroom, or you want to conduct close quarter battle operations as a law enforcement folks or infantry folks, the Sawmill is the place you want to come. Bring your 40 plus people, enjoy the kitchen, enjoy the fire pits, enjoy the camaraderie that you'll have here at the Sawmill, and train hard and train well.